4 minutes ago, Cory Booker said 2 words. Just 2 words. But those 2 words changed everything on Cash Patel's face. "You're next." And then, within 65 seconds, Booker showed him why. If you missed this moment, subscribe now. Because this moment reveals how everything works in Washington, and you're among the first to know. Senate Judiciary Committee, 4:47 p.m. Cash Patel had been grilled for 5 hours about the hold note, about the Crossfire Hurricane documents, 5 hours of tough questions, 5 hours of diplomatic answers. Patel was exhausted but still standing, still defending. Then Cory Booker took the microphone, and the energy in the room changed. Because Booker wasn't like the others. He didn't shout. He didn't attack. He just spoke. Softly. But that softness hit deeper than a bullet. "Director Patel," he began, "I want to tell you something. An observation. An observation from experience. You're next." Patel frowned. "What do you mean, Senator?" Booker leaned back. "What I mean is this. Remember Michael Cohen, Trump's lawyer, the guy who said, 'I'd take a bullet for him'? He went to jail. Trump played golf at Mar-a-Lago. Do you remember Rudy Giuliani, mayor of America? Decades of friendship. Now penniless, disbarred. Trump won't take his calls. Michael Flynn, Jeff Sessions, William Barr, Mark Meadows. They all protected him. They all remained loyal. And they were all destroyed. Not by his enemies. By him." The room fell silent. Booker's voice was still soft, but now everyone was listening. "And now it's your turn," Booker continued. "That hold note is on your desk. The cameras saw it. Millions of people saw it. And now you sit here, defending him, hiding documents for him. Just like Cohen did. Just like Giuliani did. And you know the results, because you saw them all." Patel didn't respond. He couldn't, because Booker was right. "Now I want to show you something," Booker said. He pulled a single document from his desk. Plain white paper. Not dramatic. Just the truth. This is a White House memorandum. Dated January 28th, 2 weeks ago. And it says something very interesting. He read, "FBI Director Patel acted independently. The President was unaware of these decisions." He looked up. "They're preparing to sacrifice you, Director. Right now. While you sit here defending that hold memo, the White House is framing the narrative. Patel acted on his own. We didn't know." Patel's face changed. His mask cracked. "And here's the most interesting part," Booker continued. "This memo wasn't sent to you. It wasn't even shown to you. Someone leaked it to us. From inside the White House. Because that person thinks you need to know this. Subscribe if you want to follow this story. Because Booker is about to offer Patel a choice, and that choice could change everything. Cohen went to jail," Booker counted. "Giuliani went broke. Flynn was convicted. Sessions was fired. Barr was branded a traitor. They all made the same mistake. They trusted him more than anyone else. And they were all left alone." He looked directly at Patel. "You are no different. That hold note proves it. That note says, Patel withheld the documents, and that White House memo says, Patel acted on his own. The story is ready. The scapegoat has been chosen. You have been chosen." Silence. 23 seconds. No one moved. I want to offer you two paths, Director, Booker said softly. The first path, stay loyal. Stay loyal to that hold memo. Keep the documents. And in 6 months, sit in another hearing, but this time as the defendant, and the White House will show that memo. Look, we didn't know. And you'll go to prison. He paused. The second path. Tell the truth. Who told you hold? Who gave the orders? And protect yourself. Because they won't protect you. That memo proves it. 31 seconds of silence. Cash Patel sat there, like he was having an internal battle. Loyalty or survival? Finally, he spoke. His voice had changed. Senator, I need to consult with my legal counsel. Booker nodded. Smart. Because you're going to need a lawyer. Your own lawyer, not the White House's. He stood up. I won't ask any more questions today. I'm giving you time to think. Think about that hold note. Think about that memo and ask yourself, who do I want to go to jail for? He paused and turned back. Because look, Director, as long as that note sits on your desk, you are guilty. Proof in your own handwriting. Hold. And if you go to trial, they'll show it. Look, it was intentional. He wrote a note so he wouldn't forget. But if you tell the truth, then that note becomes something else. Then it becomes proof that Patel was under pressure, proof that he was taking orders. That hold note proves it. He looked one last time. The choice is yours, Director. But don't wait too long, because they've made their choice. That memo proves it. You're going to be sacrificed. The question is, will you let it happen?
65 seconds. It had been 65 seconds since Booker said, "You're next." And in those 65 seconds, everything changed. Cash Patel's face changed. His confidence crumbled. The mask cracked. Because Booker had shown him the truth, the White House memorandum, the sacrifice plan, his own name. The hearing technically continued, but nothing was the same, because now everyone knew. Patel would make a choice, loyalty or survival, hold or truth, and that choice would come in the days ahead. Within minutes, the clip exploded. Booker, you're next. Everything changed in 65 seconds. The White House sacrifices Patel. Millions of views. Because this wasn't just a hearing, it was a warning, and everyone saw it. Cohen is in jail. Giuliani is broke. Flynn is convicted. Sessions was fired. Barr is a traitor, and now Patel is on the list. That hold note put him there. That White House memo confirmed it. He's next. One question. What will he do? Booker showed him two paths. One leads to prison, the other leads to the truth. And in the coming days, he will have to choose. Don't miss this story. Subscribe and watch what Patel chooses, because that choice will determine not just his future, but the future of the entire system. That hold note, that memorandum, those 65 seconds. Everything changed in those moments.